So yeah, I start all these with so. So hello and welcome to today's video. I'm going to be working through this list that I've created, and I think I will focus on the tech side today, see if I can get a couple of things done quickly, and then today's going to be a shorter one because I got other stuff I need to do. It doesn't help that I procrastinated for most of the day, and I am meant to be seeing people tonight. Oh well, such is life. So the next thing is OBS and getting that to work. That I think is the project for today. So off we go. So after messing around off on my phone, hence the lack of video for upwards of an hour and a half, I finally got a version of one of the many softwares that you can find for iOS to, whatever, wired connection ins a webcam working, but God, it took me forever. Epoch, I've gone through several others, a lot of them paid. The other one that apparently is quite good is Iriun, I-R-I-U-N, but I couldn't seem to get that working particularly well. Oof, that's all I can say, oof. But anyway, that's all done now, thank God. That's done for today. I have so much other stuff I need to get on with, so I'm gonna go do that. I'll see you tomorrow. So, Epoch Cam is working. This is now all being recorded through OBS, which is also good. That's what I'm going to have to practice, because when I'm looking here. And I shouldn't be looking here, I should be looking here. So that's what I'm going to be practicing from now on. Because looking at the camera and the little accidental smiley face that Apple created for this should help. I think I might add a little smiley sticker on the other side, but we'll see. Okay, so we have OBS working, we have Epoch Cam working. Damn, I'm kind of happy. Because if all else fails, I can have my secondary camera as the standard video capture device, right? So I can switch between. I now technically have two cameras. Yes! I now need to work out how to add in a next camera. I think that might be something that I do after I have a USB hub. Because I don't currently have a USB hub, although there will be one arriving in about a while. But actually, I'll ask Rohan if he's got one spare. Yeah, so Epoch Camera is now working, OBS is now recording. Might make it slightly awkward to edit this though, because of how I'm currently editing it. But I need to get in the habit of using this, so we shall see. We shall see. The other advantage now, of course, is that like this, I don't have anywhere to look but here, because I've now minimized the recording, and now that means all I've got is this to look at, which is fine. It's, there's nothing else to look at, so it works better. It's a good height, blah blah blah. And I'm not using the internal facing camera this time. I'm using the external facing, the outwards one. So yeah, so that's all good. I think I'll play around a little bit more and see what OBS has for me, and we'll slowly start building a set. Which, well, I mean, I've got cameras. I've got 2, maybe 3, possibly 4 cameras now. Because, I mean, maybe if I click this, it'll all go wrong. But yeah, no, okay. I'm not gonna bother with that right now. Oh, yeah, blooming heck. Okay, so I'm bad at streaming. We know this, but I will just I'll delete that or whatever. Remove. Yes. Oh, I've removed that permanently now. Okay, well, back around and find out, right? Okay, good. Right, so, damn, I'm really happy. Okay, I'm going to go off this now and switch to switch to seeing if because the software I'm using for video editing to edit all these videos together, it's a free bit of software, but it's on my iPhone. So, I need to train myself to not look here. Oh, that is difficult. I thought they were overstating how hard that is. No, that is really difficult. Okay, so because you want to look at faces, it's not an ego thing for once. Right, I think this will be a cut here where I work out how I can make sure that all the stuff stays on my phone. But that's really, really cool, and I'm really, really happy that that's worked. Yeah, fucking great. Okay, so yeah, I think there's still a slight delay on this, which is fine. I'll be starting here, not here. I need to cover up the bloody screen or something at this rate, honestly. So here is the situation. Where did that go? Okay, I'll sort that out later. Here's the situation. The software that I'm using for this Epoch Cam plus OBS is great. Unfortunately, a lot of the files that I have saved are saved to, well, okay, so everything I've done up until now, I've done editing through my phone with a bit of software called InShot, which is a good bit of software, but it's not, I don't think, on other systems. So I've just had to work out a way of transferring the data from this over and over because my PC, my iPhone is more powerful than my PC. There is no way in hell my PC will be able to deal with video editing. I'm hoping to get a new PC at some point, but yeah. So I will be transferring all of that over through an indirect method and then re-editing it on my phone, which is a bit of extra time, but honestly, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, but I now have this setup working. So the question is, do I now switch into working out how to do this for a different phone? Or do I, because, I've got a possible Android phone that I can use, 2 possible Android phones that I can use. So do I work that out, or do I spend the time doing something else? Multiple camera angles are good, but I think I already have them, essentially. And I can edit this little Epoch Cam thing out by just shifting the dimensions of the scene that I'm running through OBS. So that's not really a problem. I think maybe I just quickly work out how to do it with another phone. And then see where we go from there. Because the phone I'll be using is a real, up until for a while, was not a great phone, but it's got a decent camera. So yeah, I think I work that out next, and then I move on to something else from my list. Oh, that was another thing. So there was a lot of yesterday wasn't recorded at all. but I did work at least an hour or so. And I spoke to my director friend who has some quite important stuff coming up at the beginning of next month, but said he is interested regardless. So shout out to Nino Valk, my Dutch friend. So yeah, so that is coming up as well. My plan ultimately, not that he knows, is not that Nino knows, not that he Nino, not that Nino knows, is for him to come and visit me and help me design stuff here in person. Because, yeah. So if that goes well, that goes well. If not, not. Although I haven't heard from him today. I was meant to hear from him today. I haven't yet. But yeah, so now it's again going to cut. You're not going to see the fast forwarding stuff. You're just going to see, hopefully, this through a different camera. But yeah, see you in a bit. So this is the situation. I have camera 1 and I have camera 2. Camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2. Ah. Interesting to see that they're both pretty good quality. You can see how disheveled I am, but I had now set up for this one, which I think is going to be the standard, and this one, which will be a wider shot, I think, or it'll be done in a different way. But yeah, I have watermarks to get rid of on both, but that's not exactly hard to do. You just edit the thing slightly. For this one, it will be to the to over here. I'll just sort of cut this out. And for this one, it'll be this bit right about there. But yeah, so that's Epoch Cam and Camo. And I'm wondering if I can have multiple cameras through Camo, because if I can, then I just name it a different scene and have another Camo thing running. So yeah, but that's kind of it for today, I think. I'll edit all this together later. But yeah, so I now have 2 different cameras. Yay! Look, it's great. It's great. Yeah, alrighty, cool.